Hindi na bagong usapin para sa mga Pilipino ang terorismo at iba pang banta sa kalayaan at soberanya ng Pilipinas. Mula nang matamasa ng bansa ang kasarinlan nito, pinutakti ito ng mga terorista na banta hindi lang sa mga Pilipino kundi pati na rin sa mga bansang di hamak na mas makapangyarihan at mas handa kesa sa Pilipinas, tulad ng Israel. October 7, 2023, nang magkasa ng magkakaugnay na pag-atake ang Hamas sa Israel, dahilan para masawi ang higit 1,100 katao. Binansagan itong pinakamalagim na pag-atake sa kasaysayan ng Israel mula noong panahon ng Holocaust. Kaya kasabay ng 76th founding anniversary ng Israel at 126th Independence Day ng Pilipinas ngayong Hunyo, binigyang diin ng mga Kristiyano sa Las Piñas City ang halaga ng kalayaang natatamasa ng bansa at pagsuporta sa laban ng Israel kontra terorismo. Paalala ni Israel Ambassador Ilan Flos,
the only country in Asia that supported the establishment of the homeland for the Jewish people was the Philippines.
Malaki rin anya ang ginampanan ng Pilipinas para may matakbuhan ang nasa 1,300 na mga Hudyo noong panahon ng Holocaust.
Filipinos also historically are very pro-Israel and are not anti-Semitic. And I think it is important to counter those anti-Semitic arguments. And I would expect a Filipino to stand up on his two legs firmly and say, from the river to the sea, and all these slogans are basically a denial of the rights of State of Israel to exist and are promoting terrorism.
Ayon naman kay Team International Philippines President at Diyos at Bayan host Pastor Alex Tinsay, hindi na iiba ang nangyayari sa Israel sa nararanasang panggigipit ng China sa Pilipinas.
In the Philippines, we are dubbed as the spiritual Israel of Asia. The moment that they declared their independence, 6 nations attacked them. The Philippines is also facing the same threat, you know very well, from China. So we just have to continue to trust the Lord.
Paalala rin ni Team International President Bishop Tony Mariohay,
freedom is very fragile. You may have it and you can lose it. And so the only way we can protect the freedom of the Philippines and the Filipinos is to make sure that the people here are strengthened spiritually, mentally, and economically. It takes a good government to do that.
Patunay ito na ang kalayaang natamasa natin, hindi dapat natin kinukulong sa ating mga sarili. Dahil ang tunay na malaya kay Kristo, may pananagutan, hindi lang sa Diyos, kundi pati na rin sa kalayaan ng bayan.
Israel and the Philippines are actually very close. The two countries share a long history of friendship and of collaboration. What we would like to see is Israeli technologies assisting in the safety and security and in the war against terrorism also here in the Philippines.
Jomar Villanueva, Newslight.